Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to JUMPSTARTER 2021 Global Pitch Competition, the world's largest online startup contest. Here, now we're in the semi-pitch phase, which is actually round 2. And before I begin, let me just introduce myself. My name is MC Melody Kwan, and I will be with you all day long. A little bit about JUMPSTARTER, which is a one-of-a-kind annual startup event. It has been organized since 2017 by Alibaba Entrepreneurs Fund, and that is to celebrate young entrepreneurs from across the globe and to promote innovation, creativity, and entrepreneurship among the young generation here in Hong Kong. Now, since the launch of JUMPSTARTER 2021, we rolled out the global call-out for startups, and we got more than 2,000 applications from 100 regions and countries. We hosted 200 one-on-one online pitching sessions for the semi-pitch round 1. Therefore, for today, for round 2, we have the top 20 teams that are coming to us online, and they will be competing for the top 10 places at the final pitch event. From there, only 2 teams will be the JUMPSTARTER 2021 winners with the investment commitment of up to $4 million. From Alibaba Entrepreneurs Fund, Cyberport and Hong Kong Science and Technology Park. We would like to say thank you to our co-organizers. Not only that, we also want to thank our sponsors and all of our supporting partners for sharing their network and expertise with us. Last but not least, thank you to Deloitte China for sponsoring this great venue for us to host a semi-pitch today. And today we're hosting 4 pitching sessions of JUMPSTARTER 2021, which is retail, fintech, smart city, and deep tech. And for each session, we have the industry experts and investors in our judging panel. So everyone, please do join me to welcome our judges for the retail session.
What I'm looking for in a pitch are several aspects. One is the key management of capabilities, looking at their past experience, whether they are serial entrepreneur, how well they manage the team, and how well they actually manage their technology in the different stages, how they manage the financing side, keeping good track of their investments.
They're very innovative, their technology is very impressive, and also I'm sure that the team is very enthusiastic and very energetic. From my past experience, they do have a very good idea. They do have a very good technology, but they don't know how to commercialize or prepare the forecast for their future.
Thank you so much for being with us, gentlemen. And our judges have a very, very tough job at selecting the top teams to go to the final pitch. And here's the 6 judging criteria. Here's the pitch rules. 3 minutes for the presentation, and then the 5 minutes is for the Q&A session with the judges.
Coronavirus has changed the world quicker than we ever imagined. It continues to challenge many traditional industries, but with challenge comes opportunity. The pandemic has fueled the growth of innovative ventures with disruptive technologies. JUMPSTARTER 2021 has selected the top 20 startups from around the world. Each offers a solution that helps enterprises and the general public to embrace the new normal. Let's get ready to meet them.
Our first team, Artivive.
Welcome at Artivive. You are here in our offices in Vienna. Artivive is an augmented reality art ecosystem and platform. We have about 80,000 creatives on board. We have about 45 universities in which Artivive is taught in the curriculum as a new art form. And we have about 120 business counterparts that are looking for the creative content. But I think the best thing is to show you how Artivive works.
And now please experience Artivive in action.
You have 3 minutes. Jumpstart your dreams now.
Artivive is, of course, a very strongly growing AR marketplace. It is the name for AR art. It's operating system agnostic, so it works both on phones, and we are now working to bring it also to head-mounted displays together with Unreal. In the last 3 years, we managed to bring 80,000 creatives to the space, We have more than 100,000 creative artworks in the system, 1.5 million app users, and we had exhibitions in more than 120 countries. We made 700K so far. We also received 350 in state grants so far and 750K in investments, among others from UC Berkeley in California. The next 12 months, we want to increase the revenue by 300% to $1 million.
Sorry, your time is up. Please wrap up using one sentence. Your 3 minutes is up.
We have a great team and looking forward to it.
Do you guys get the consent from the original artist or creator? Yeah, because it looks amazing, honestly.
So having in mind that most artworks are created for Artivive and in the Artivive platform, so when the creator, the artist, uploads the content into AR, he already gives us the consent. And while uploading it, he also gives us the consent to use it in the marketplace or not.
Has there been any transaction on the marketplace so far?
No, it's just been launched, like today.
Okay.
How would you like to use Hong Kong as a base to expand your business?
So we are already started to work together with Deutsche Telekom and with Nreal. Nreal are one of the most promising head-mounted display producers, and they are based in Hong Kong.
Thank you so much. Dreamland Marker Technology Limited.
我叫陈坚，是超算的创始人。那超虽然是给虚拟偶像输出解决方案以及做相关的运营和商业化，我们的客户基本上都来自于行业口碑传输。那我们的竞争力其实也是因为这种 To B To C 模式的结合，帮我们积累了技术、资金以及那个降低我们的边际成本，对用户对市场的理解，可以很好的给我们 To B 业务建立起新的壁垒和护城河，为我们带来技术以外的别的优势。
You have 3 minutes. Jumpstart your dreams now.
那传统方案的话，它需要在现场搭建这种临时动捕棚。那如果使用创换的方案的话，我们只需要在现场部署一台主机和屏幕就可以完成了，最多可以节省客户50%的成本。那我们可以实现全球最领先的20人同屏演出，是要优于日本市场的4人方案的。我们只需要在每一个演员所在的动捕棚以及每一个演出现场各部署一台创换的 VT 系统就可以了。在疫情期间，我们帮助哔哩哔哩实现了首个云 Live 线上演唱会，避免了观众的那个接触。因为疫情的原因，那日本客户他是无法来到中国的，那通过我们的远程方案，他完成了他们的首个跨国演出。那将来我们是想打造成一个综合型的服务平台，而不是仅仅一个技术公司。那我们的主要增长点是来自于海外市场的扩张，像电商这种更多应用场景的落地，以及 2C 业务的展开。
Wow, perfect timing. Thank you. And judges, your questions, please.
你们跟日本的这个初音未来有什么分别呢？
初音未来的话，它是通过就是说 CG 合成的，它更像是一种动画事先做好的。当然，这是它以前的做法。那现在的话，它也有使用这些技术。那我们也为它提供过一次演唱会的方案。那我们这种的话是实时输出这个最终画面的，是将真人的动作同步到这个动画的人物上面完成的。
他们是 supplier 是吗？
啊，对对。
哦。
你们现在主要的营运者还在国内了，将来几年就是海外去拓展，你可以告诉我们你的计划吗？
我们是打算在今年就开始拓展海外业务的，因为的话我们已经就找好了渠道商。那之前合作的渠道的话，就是日本它的知名品牌修肉，就类似于国内的豆芽知名。那我们是跟它的孵化团队合作去推我们的这个业务，还有引出这个市场。但是的话，因为今年大家都知道疫情的原因，所以的话，这个计划是耽搁的。但是我们会在明年继续启动。
Thank you so much. Time's up. That's Xing Limited.
Hi, I'm Clarence, the CEO of Smart. This is my team. Smart is an AIoT company focused on smart living and smart retail. Leveraging on 5G technology and edge computing, we are able to make a game-changing smart camera to revamp the market. Since the camera is AI-enabled, it can process the data of traffic and automatically provide insight to let the owners understand more about the popular talent and popular product. We are the pioneer to integrate 5G, AI, privacy-free together to create a smart camera, which is potentially the new product globally. We are smart the 5G AI camera changing the future.
All right, you know the drill. You got 3 minutes. Jumpstart your dreams now.
This is our first product, the AI camera that has a 5G and edge computing. We shortened the installation time because we don't use cable anymore, and we can all be mobile for the cameras. And also, as a 5G, you can do a live streaming through the cameras in like super low latency, like less than 1 second. And it's much more secure than all those Wi-Fi CCTV or all those 4G CCTV out there. And more importantly, we focus on like no facial recognition because like privacy is like upcoming issue for all the data mining technology. We position ourselves as a like business intelligence company instead of like a product company. So we are not selling camera, we are selling the data. So we help our customer to collect the data, including the traffic, the profile, the route, as well as the duration time of the shopper and the spending behavior for the shoppers.
So based on my movement, if I come to the shopping mall today and I return tomorrow, would you still recognize me?
This is not yet done, but like we are doing the extraction on like product like body features, so we can track across the cameras in the same day. But we can't do like repeated customer yet. But once we focus on like the some other devices signal, such as like through the Bluetooth that you have in your like mobile, that we can define you like as a repeat customers in the future. So that's the things we are going to R&D.
Because your competitor is already offering that solution on repeated customer, even before facial recognition, on repeated customer.
Without facial recognition?
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Thank you to our judges for your questions. Outpost Private Limited.
Our mission is to help level up your average street food vendors by raising their economic, social, and financial standards. We're basically trying to reimagine the good old street food cart. We call it the Street Smart Cart. Think of it as the Tesla of street carts, but at the price point of a Toyota. With Outpost, together with our brand partners, we will provide a turnkey solution for you to start a micro food business, right? In a hassle and painless. Every day, there's 2.5 billion people from around the world who consume from street food vendors. In Indonesia itself, there's hundreds of thousands of street food vendors that needs to upgrade their business to stay in business. If you get our playbook right in Indonesia, there's a real opportunity to then expand to other markets.
You have 3 minutes. Jumpstart your dream now.
At Outpost, we want to level up your street food vendors. Our solution has got a full stack combination of hardware, software, and foodware. On the hardware side, we're reimagining the good old street cart to call it the Street Smart Cart. Think of it as a Tesla of street carts, but at the price point of a Toyota. Every one of them has got a modular setup. You can hot swap your cooking equipment. It's got a GPS tracker, Wi-Fi, water dispenser, power supply unit to operate your business hygienically on the streets. Price point all in starts at just $1,000. But the best part is it should cost our merchants $0 upfront, thanks in part to the SaaS model we put in place. We then make sure that only trusted source of food originates from a central kitchen gets supplied to them. We also do integration into your payments platform, food delivery platforms, and give them a point of sale system to manage their business digitally, which enables new ways of interacting with their consumers. Just to be clear, we're not in the business of selling hardware. We want to help our merchants get into business, and then we partake in that value creation. Join us in not just in empowering street food vendors, but also in creating the future of micro retail.
From a mom and pop kind of owner perspective, what's the cost of your outposts compared to a traditional kind of cart?
Sure, that's a really good question. So typically for a street food vendor to deploy at the current rate, it costs roughly about less than $1,000 to get started. However, if they were to sign up with a more reputable brand partner, that can cost about $2,000, $3,000, right? So hence why at Outpost, we realized that, okay, how can we give them everything that they need to get started at $0 upfront? And instead, we charge them the SaaS model and to integrate them into the payments platform, delivery platform, and the likes. So again, by being with Outpost, we literally remove the barrier to entry to help them get started. But more importantly, we give them the support structure from ourselves and our brand partners to run a profitable business, right? Usually they would spend like $3,000 upfront to get started their business. We can remove this cost and then we help them get started immediately.
Thank you. Moving walls.
Our platform makes audiences addressable and reachable in the Internet, as in locations outside your home. We believe that the Internet will prime audiences and Internet will activate them, putting us in the center of a $300 billion advertising industry. We have established a supply-side business, Location Media Exchange, and a demand-side business, Moving Walls. We are currently powering the planning, buying, and measurement of more than 100,000 locations globally.
All right, looking good. You know the drill. You have 3 minutes. Jumpstart your dream now.
We all know what happened in internet advertising. From zero, it's come into about $300 billion industry. Meanwhile, you have the out-of-home or outernet. All of that is about $31 billion. But we believe if we bring the same secret sauce of audiences, automation, and attribution, we would then be participating in a $360 million industry. How do we do that? We kind of created two businesses, Moving Walls, which works with the media buyer, and LMX working with the media owner. If you take a snapshot of where we are today, we are about 200 million of tradable media value, which is available for a sale if we had an advertiser, and about 160 million of planned media value. We are about to enter North Asia, Australia, New Zealand, and Middle East and Africa. That's going to be our next markets. All of this would not be possible without a technology platform. So we have a patent for audience discovery, which helps us to identify people, and we have a patent pending for dynamic delivery. Just imagine you land in Hong Kong airport, and as you drive, we would determine the sequence of how we reach you on mobile and on screens around.
My apologies, I still don't quite understand the business model. Is it sort of billboard agency you're selling? What exactly is the...
In very simple ways, we are like a Google for all the assets that you find out on the streets today, whether it is retail, whether it is cinema, whether it is out of home. We bring audiences, measurement technology, we bring automation and planning and buying, and we bring attribution. Thereby, we are automating the outernet, the same way internet has been automated.
Can you get us through your competitive advantages over some of the bigger players that you're going against?
See, our biggest difference, unique difference, comes back to the technology that we have, a patented multi-sensor technology. And that's the biggest difference, which is scalable across multiple markets. This is patented in the US. And the second big difference is that we are probably of the competitors that you see, there's only one more player who provides supply-side technology.
Thank you so much. Thank you once again to all of our teams. And thank you so much to our judges for the questions.
I will take this opportunity to lead some discussion among ourselves to rank the companies that just presented to us using VR in addition to art. And also because of the 5G technology, I think they can actually get a good experience to not only art lovers, but maybe, retail shoppers. What do you think about this company?
I think virtual art is definitely, just like the other company, Virtual Idol, I think that's for sure the future. I like the concept, I like the business model, but then I think there are many people doing a similar thing.
There's definitely market out there. Particularly, we do have a lot of artwork, as you know, around our property. So there is a business model. It's just that competition is actually, as Ben mentioned, is actually a lot of competition out there. It would be interesting to see how I'd be interested to talk to this team to see how it's the execution, right?
The second one is Guangzhou Chongwan. Bon, you raised quite some questions to the team.
Yeah,
what do you
because
think about that?
I have a client is exactly doing the same business, which already listed in Hong Kong.
Oh, really?
Yeah, the one I just mentioned, because the shareholder is Sega.
Right.
They're doing the same thing, VR thing. But honestly, the business model is not that easy. In this area, there's a lot of high-end companies from Japan and Korea.
I'd actually think the difference due to Bob, having virtual idols, virtual celebrities coming out of that, to be the spokespeople for young brands to address like the younger generation. That's the future. Obviously, we need to do some more due diligence and data gathering, but it sounds like this company is the leader in this space in China.
Third one is Singha, right? What do you guys think about this?
It's going to be difficult for them. You already have the big players and some pretty dominant players in this field.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing that potentially they have is on the camera that they claim to be cabling, but he still needs to have the electricity power to power that. He didn't answer your question, but that would be interesting to see how he resolve that problem.
There's no technology barrier. What he's doing is simply buying different parts from China.
The next one is quite interesting, right? Outpost. It may not be really applicable to Hong Kong. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe
I don't think honestly, I don't think they can do business in Hong Kong.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they can get a license from the government. For Indonesia, for the other country, I think it's very big potential.
How about Greater Bay Area?
If they could use this platform to clean up the, food safety, that's a major issue. If they clean that up, then maybe actually improve the whole industry for the government to be more friendly to the business.
I think it's a really good idea, but just how we apply it in Hong Kong, right?
Yeah.
I really like this company among these 5. This is the only one that I can see a demand and supply match.
I reckon that's the most innovative. The other ideas, you've seen it before. Right? This is a real new idea that I've never seen.
Yeah. It's really solving a local problem.
Yeah, and there's a social impact as well. So it seems to all tick the box.
That's good. The last one is about the moving walls. So I guess someone raised a question that not really understand the business model.
Honestly,
right?
I still don't understand it.
yeah, so am I.
I actually had the same problem after 3 minutes. What I imagine is they made a platform, a portal, where they kind of aggregate, let's say imagine you aggregate all the advertising space in Hong Kong and put it on the portal.
I've actually spent quite a lot of time looking into the out-of-home and out-of-home space, like that in China. And this is just like another demand-side platform or supply-side platform type.
And I didn't see the competitive advantage. When they asked, they said it's just the programming. So how fast or different ways of matching and identifying the white space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think there's actually there's not much of an entry barrier, and everybody can claim differentiate.
Entry barrier is really our concern, right? Because for startups to survive, you have to move fast, and then you have to make use of nowadays more technology to make it harder for other people to catch up with you. Shall we, try to rank these companies? Okay. So judges, have you decided yet?
Yes.
Yes. Okay. So please put your votes here to vote for your favorite one in the retail sector. Thank you. Thanks for your time. Thank you.
All right, thank you so much for watching, everyone. We hope that you learned a lot and have also been inspired. Take the time to check out the other sessions, and we will announce the top 10 teams on our official website. That's www.jumpstarter.hk.